Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hartzler. Today in this episode I'm going to show you how to make the linkage peg. I'm going to start off by just making a general outline of all of this, and then we're going to go through and dimension it. We're going to do this one just a little bit different than we've done some of the other ones. So I'm going to start off by picking a plane. In this case just the XY is fine. I'm going to do an outline with just lines, and I'm just going to kind of guess. I'm going to do very general shape here. Let's actually not start there. I'm going to start over here. I'm going to start there, come up. Let's just do something here. Didn't click. There we go. And then come out and escape. So I can start doing an arc. I'm going to do my arc from here to somewhere on my y-axis. Just some kind of general arc. Press escape because now I'm going to end up with a line from the top down to the bottom, making sure that all of those pieces are actually connected together. Wait till you get some green or at least a yellow little circle when you're starting a new one. Now I'm going to dimension everything from at this point. I'm going to do my overall height from top to bottom, and that is 0.325. Now I'm going to dimension this piece here, and this is 0.25. Oh, I must not have a piece connecting those two things. I need to do a line to connect these two, and then I need to make this perpendicular. So I'm going to use my perpendicular constraint to this one, these two things. Alright, now I'm going to press escape. So if you have all of that be a closed shape, I forgot to do this bottom piece. If you do all of that together, you shouldn't have any issues like I just did. We're going to dimension from this side to this side, come down, and that is a 0.0625 divided by 2. The linkage peg, it provided me that number, but that's the diameter. I'm doing stuff like it's the radius, so I have to cut it in half. Alright, it's very narrow. Good. And now my arc. That has a spherical radius of 0.1562. No clue why they chose that number, but they did. Now, I have to make coincident the center of that arc right there. The center of that, if it were to be a circle, is currently right here. I want that to be on my y-axis. So I'm going to hit coincident, that dot, and this left side. And if you notice, that should match up almost perfectly with what I have going on right here. So again, I just did a general outline. I have my overall height. I have the height of just the peg part, not including the head. I have the thickness of the peg part, my radius of my arc, and I made sure the center of that arc, if it were a circle, is on my y-axis. Alright, so let's finish that sketch, and let's revolve this shape, and I have to choose the axis around this axis. Hit OK, and look at that, done. That's all it takes. And if I click on an edge here, that looks about perfect to me. If I scooch that over a little bit, there it is, about perfect. Peg is a little bit larger, but it just looks that way just because of the orientation here. But that's it. Hopefully that wasn't too terrible for you. Make sure if you have any questions, you write those in the comments below so I can get back to you. And as always, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Mr. Hartzler Math. Instagram is just Mr. Hartzler. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. Hope you all have a great day, and I hope you learned something.